It's another comparison test day, and we're putting 4 full-size light-duty pickup trucks to the test. In today's lineup, we've got the Chevrolet Silverado LT Trail Boss, the Ford F-150 Limited, GMC Sierra AT4, and the Canadian exclusive Ram Sport 1500. Our team of experts are going to be putting these trucks through their paces in real-world conditions, including towing with the help of a 19.5-foot sport boat from Yamaha Canada. The selection of light-duty full-size pickup trucks available in 2019 are miles ahead of their ancestors, offering the comfort, convenience, and safety features of most luxury SUVs on the market today. For this test, we've assembled an interesting cross-section of pickups to see what the latest offerings from Ram, Chevrolet, Ford, and GMC are all about. Let's start with what these trucks had in common. Each of these trucks had a crew cab, mated to a short box, and offered four-wheel drive capability. That's about where the similarities end. We put them through their paces in a variety of real-world conditions, urban and rural, off-road and on, with a trailer and without. For the purposes of this test, we borrowed a 2,500-pound Yamaha AR195 sport boat on a single-axle trailer to simulate the kind of realistic weekend towing tasks typical light-duty truck owners might require. Having an off-road focused package for your half-ton pickup truck is pretty much mandatory in 2019. The Chevy Silverado LT Trail Boss offers decent value and the most crucial component of any off-roader: good tires. The 18-inch Goodyear Wrangler Duratracs are one of the most aggressive all-terrains that can come straight from the dealership today. Although tire noise is certainly more apparent than a comfort-focused highway tire, they will make their value known when the pavement ends. Opinions among our team are rarely aligned, particularly when it comes to styling, but one sentiment was unanimous: everyone loved the look of this truck. As the least expensive truck in our comparison test, cheap isn't quite the word, with an MSRP of $71,295. The pill we found hard to swallow when it came to the Trail Boss wasn't exactly what it offered, but what it lacked for the nearly $72,000 price tag. Namely, no navigation, wireless charging, ventilated seats, or heated ones in the rear for that matter, or a bed liner. Its sparse interior was riddled with cheap-feeling plastic, including a turn signal stock that felt flimsy enough to break off in your hand every time you used it. The small infotainment screen and analog gauges also paled in comparison to the other trucks. The 355 horsepower, 5.3-liter V8 was the weakest of the bunch, but being nearly 100 kilograms lighter than the Ram meant it didn't feel disadvantaged compared to the Hemi, until it came time for towing. Pulling the Yamaha sport boat tested the Silverado more than we expected, with power not feeling nearly as authoritative as any of the other engines in this pack. There's no two ways about it. The Sierra AT4 is one good-looking truck. Hop into the cab, and the experience is very utilitarian though, where the Ram and the F-150 both offered materials that were far more visually pleasing, soft to the touch, and felt far more substantial. The 6.2-liter V8 nestled under the hood of the Sierra gets 15 extra ponies when ordered with the performance package, for a total of 435 horsepower, thanks to a high-performance intake and exhaust. It's among the best engines you can get in a half-ton truck today, and thanks to the 469 pound-feet of torque, towing was an absolute breeze. The AT4 package and off-road options of this truck make for a comprehensive offering right from the factory, including Goodyear Wrangler Duratrac tires, a 2-inch lift, skid plates, and unique suspension tuning. Speed bumps, potholes, washboard roads, and backwood trails be damned. The AT4 cleared bumps at speeds that would have ripped the air dams and shrouds clear off the Ford and Ram. Practical features help the Sierra stand out from its bow-tie-wearing sibling, including the wireless charging pad, rear camera mirror, and heads-up display, featuring an inclinometer for off-road. It also featured clever in-seat storage in the back and a multi-piece tailgate. The infotainment system was intuitive and well laid out, but couldn't compare to the sheer size of the Ram's 12-inch infotainment touchscreen. Though its operation felt a little convoluted, the longer we spent in the cabin, the more familiar the system became, and the more fingerprint smudges accumulated. The Ram 1500 Sport is now only available in Canada, as it was far more popular here than with our friends south of the border. And it's their loss. No other brand can compete with the Ram's interior. The combination of thoughtful, quality material choices, elegant design, and clever, practical use of space make it the new benchmark for pickup trucks. Under the hood is the 5.7-liter Hemi V8, making 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. It pulls strong through all 8 gears with a nice, deep growl. Air suspension was equipped on our test truck on all 4 corners, helping it float down the road and stay composed in the turns and over rough roads. Hooking up the trailer, it immediately leveled itself to compensate for the added bulk. It also recognized the length and weight of the load, automatically setting its trailer brakes and switching to tow mode. Another fan favorite was the Ram box. Sure, the $1,295 option is a bit pricey, and it does compromise bed cargo volume, but the lockable, drainable compartments are easy to access and very useful. The F-150 was the priciest of the bunch, so we had to work twice as hard to get our attention and approval. In terms of luxury finishes and features, they're plentiful. With everything from a 1,000-watt Bang & Olufsen sound system and an enormous panoramic sunroof to beautifully finished, heated and ventilated leather seating, including a massage function. But this is a pickup truck, and a truck should be able to do hard labor. The F-150 Limited may be refined, but it isn't afraid to roll up its puffy sleeves and do some hard work. The 3.5-liter V6 EcoBoost engine has its twin turbos turned up to 11, matching the same high output as the F-150 Raptor with 450 horsepower and 510 pound-feet of torque. That much power gives the Limited plenty of grunt when driving around unladen, but even when towing a boat, it barely broke a sweat. After 2 days of comprehensive testing, scrutinizing every aspect of these trucks, on-road, off-road, with a trailer and without, we found that each one had a very unique personality. But one stood out as being the best all around. In 4th place, the 2019 Chevy Silverado 1500 LT Trail Boss. Off-road focused and utilitarian, the Chevrolet just didn't offer enough content, interior quality, or towing capability to justify its price tag for our particular use. Even with the GMC Sierra's upgraded engine and options, the cabin feels dated and cheap compared to the Ford and Rams, putting it in 3rd place. It was a unanimously disappointing aspect of an otherwise dynamite package. Sure, it's a truck, but when you're spending just shy of $80,000 before taxes, the expectation is that you feel like you're getting what you've paid for, and we didn't get it with the GMC. The Ram 1500 offers all the luxury features you could want and expect from a pickup truck in 2019. It feels like you're piloting a luxury SUV with a strong powertrain for hauling and a laundry list of features to match. It's clear when you put this product next to the competitors that the team at Ram have been doing their homework, placing it in a close second. In 1st place, the Ford F-150 Limited. The F-150 may have been the most expensive of the bunch, but it backed up its sticker price with content and comfort. It's a hard-working truck that none of us would be disappointed with driving day in and day out. To read the full story, visit autoTRADER.ca. Thanks for watching.